Congrats on making it to the LOI portion of the BestBonobos sales process. Hi, my name is Legia, a growth associate here at BestBonobos, and today we're going to be talking about what happens once we've found a serious buyer and we're discussing numbers. Well, it's time for the letter of intent, and this is where we can turn those vague conversations of interest into structure and real expectations. Now, what is a letter of intent, or LOI? Well, an LOI captures your main deal terms and sets the rules for what comes next, due diligence, and any final negotiations. So think of it as a roadmap. It's not the final contract, but it gets everyone aligned on price, structure, timeline, and what goes on during diligence so no one is surprised. What's in an LOI? A typical LOI covers many different things. We have who's buying, who's selling, and the deal structure, as well as purchase price and payment terms, including cash, seller note, any earnout. We also have due diligence period and the general closing timeline, as well as exclusivity, which is your no-shop window. It also includes any post-closing expectations like your role and non-compete, and of course, out of any of those that I just mentioned, which parts are binding. When to use an LOI? Number 1, use an LOI when you have at least one serious buyer. Number 2, when you've both discussed price ranges and deal structure. And number 3, when both sides are ready to move into due diligence with clear expectations. And this usually happens after the NDA or non-disclosure agreement is signed and initial conversations are done. What are the two types of LOIs? We have the non-binding LOI and the partially binding LOI. The non-binding LOI, everything here is indicative, meaning whatever they're indicating interest towards, either party can walk away. It's simply a summary of intentions, not a legal commitment. Whereas the partially binding LOI includes deal terms like pricing, timing, which can stay flexible, but certain sections are binding, like exclusivity, confidentiality, costs, and legal jurisdictions. And this partially binding version gives you protection during diligence without locking you away into closing. And it is always advised to talk to a legal professional about which type of LOI fits your specific situation. What should you do before you send the LOI? Well, we here at BestBonobos want you to be as prepared as possible. So you should decide your ranges before you talk. What's the dream price you're thinking? Or maybe a target price, as well as the walkaway minimum? What is your minimum cash that you'd be willing to take at closing, and the maximum earnout or seller note that you'll accept? This is also the time to list out your non-negotiables, personal guarantees, limited not to compete, write it all down here, and to also know the golden eggs of your business. This is your life's work. What makes your business valuable? Is it the recurring revenue structure, specific contracts, unique intellectual property, or the loyal team? The more you prepare here, the calmer you'll negotiate with your buyer. And one last legal disclaimer here from our team. It is critical that you always have a legal advisor review your LOI. We are not legal professionals, and an LOI has real legal implications. And although we've created what we think is best to help you sell your business, generic templates can still create gaps considering your structure, liabilities, and jurisdiction are different. Get professional help to protect yourself and increase the odds of a smooth close. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this LOI explanation video. If you're ready to move forward, click the next button and BestBonobos will guide you through every step. Let's help you sell your business simply.